it's madness. There's certain players around the world, you want an eerie silence when you're in the field, I would imagine. And Virat Kohli is one of those guys. You just don't say a word. Don't say anything, don't gesture, just leave him be. He will actually be a little bit unnerved by the eerie silence if no one's going at him, because he wants the competition. That's what makes him a great player. He wants the competition. He wants to be in the fight. And when he is, look out.
And there was a time when Rishabh Pant came in, it didn't work, that move, then out walks Virat Kohli. His first 4 deliveries looked a little scratchy. So if he didn't have the alarm clock inside him, they did.
Absolutely, and if you notice, he did that in the first match as well. He was struggling, and what he does is he finds a way to motivate himself. At that point, don't give him that opportunity. Don't talk back. He wants to have a fight with you. Don't give him that chance, because if he does, he'll just use it to, wind himself up, and then God help you. Anyway, anybody getting Virat Kohli angry during a match is asking for trouble.
And you've also had experiences. You were telling us about Justin Langer as an example of someone you would not mess with.
Certain players, and that's the key. You look at the opposition and you find guys. Justin Langer was always up for the fight. He was a really competitive guy, and he wanted to be involved. He wanted to be in it, whether he was at short leg under the helmet or whether he had the bat in the hand. Just one of those guys you just didn't say a thing to. And there's certain players you could possibly have a few words to. There's certain players you just do not want to rile up or get angry or get in their face. And Virat's one of them. I mean, obviously there's been many more in years gone by, but you just don't do it. You just do not do it. Steer clear.
On the other side of the coin, do any names come to mind for anyone who you can really rattle with a few words?
Oh, I mean, there are lots. I mean, I remember like when Manoj Tiwari used to go into bat for, KKR and this thing, they used to cheer up all the time because Manoj is a nervous starter. Anyone who's a nervous starter, they used to call him a bolter because he just wants to have that first single, drop the ball and run, and they just bring in the field and said, we're going to get him for 0, and they just do it. So they know, players know, teams know when to get at you, when to get after you. But that's the point. Every analyst in the country now knows when to get at somebody, when to not to. And I can tell you the guy who's the analyst now for the West Indies team, A.R. Srikanth, used to be a KKR guy for the longest time. He would know everything about Virat Kohli. So he must be sitting out there and saying, guys, don't do this. Please don't do this.